Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. We are talking Love Island, USA. You guys know why you are here. We are talking about the latest of the drama involving the Zimmy, aka Zeta, and Timmy breakup. As you guys know, my past couple of videos was breaking down the interview that Zeta, in fact, did, where she was expressing her thoughts and views as far as what she felt took place and ultimately ended up being the demise of her relationship with Timmy. And as you guys know, Timmy's sister has also been vocal as well. In a previous video, I kind of alluded to a post that she had that Timmy told her to take down. And then she also was in the comments too, you guys, and she had said the following. She said, "Hey, Love Island diehards, I don't care if you vent in my comments, but please try to be kind to each other. Reality TV is BS. These shows are all guided dialogue. There are dozens of writers and story editors that create interesting narratives that may not translate in real life. It's not verbally assaulting other people on the internet. You don't know what people are going through. Share your thoughts and vent all you want, but don't attack each other, you guys." And so then we have a short clip, you guys, that I want you guys to listen to from Timmy himself, you guys, because he has emerged to respond to Zeta's interview, you guys. And guess who likes the comment? Guess who likes this live, you guys? None other than Cinco. None other than Cinco himself, you guys. But let's take a listen to what Mr. Timmy Swerve, that's his name on Instagram, but literally the name speaks for itself. Listen to what he has to say, you guys, and then I'm going to react some more.
Okay. Happy Saturday. Hope all is well. Hope all is well out there. Yeah, I'm having an interesting Saturday for sure, to say the least. I caught wind of the interview that was put up by Zeta, I believe yesterday, and I'm here. I'm not here to invalidate her point of view or her perspective. I'm not trying to really be combative or go tit for tat, just because it's not the energy I want to put out, really. And it's just not the method I would take with this. You know, some might say that's crazy, just because if you do watch the interview, it's an hour, a little over an hour, and it's on her page right now if you want to check that. But if you watch it, there was a conscious effort to stack, you know, multiple allegations and arguments against me while I'm not present, which is fine, you know. It's fine. That's the route she chose, and she'll have to live with that choice and her choices. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm just here to shed light on my truth, my personal truth within the whole story, the narrative, and the stuff that I did see and watch. There's just like a ton of missing information, some real big pieces to the puzzle that weren't present. So, you know, it was a conversation that only presented one side, and that's fine. That's how it works. But, you know, I will be in the next couple days, I will be talking in, you know, some more detail about this situation. And once again, like, I don't want this to be a me versus Zeta thing, with that type of animosity. Once again, I don't have that energy towards her. It's not how I feel towards her, and it's just not the energy I want to put out there. So I am here to, in the next couple of days, to just clarify, bring some clarification to what was brought up about me, the allegations, and just move forward from there. So if you are interested in my perspective, tune in. I'm fully aware people probably, you know, some have made their decision already, and that's how it works too. So I'm more than fine with that. But yeah, my side of the, you know, the whole story will be presented, and I will bring clarity to everything. But once again, not a combative thing. I don't have that that in my heart. And that's that. So stay tuned for that, and I'm looking forward to seeing y'all. Peace.
So that was from Mr. Timmy Swerve himself. It was like about a 3-minute live that is on his Instagram page, and the comments are lighting him up, basically saying he said a whole lot of nothing, basically saying we've heard this story before, we've seen this movie before, and everything else. And really, you guys, unless Timmy is coming out to basically say, hey, the whole thing was fake from the start, that Zeta was in on it, I don't know what the defense can be, you guys, right? Like, unless you're saying that Zeta was in on it, that you guys decided to fake a relationship for opportunities and clout, and she was in on it, and nobody was hurt, and everybody knew everybody's situation, you guys weren't exclusive, you guys were, dating other people, and blah, 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 blah. Like, unless it's any of that, like, what is there to say? Right? And why do you need a couple of days to sort everything out before you say anything? If somebody is really slandering you and defaming your name and making a bunch of false narratives and false accusations against you, wouldn't you immediately want to respond? And not just respond, but respond and actually say refute the actual allegations and tell your truth, right? Why do we need to wait a few days for you to get your story together? Are you also going to be doing an exclusive interview as well with somebody to quote unquote tell your truth? Like, is that the play here? Are you going to be interviewing with us weekly? Like what is the play that we have to wait a couple of days? Right? Like why can't we just say it now? Why can't we just keep it a buck now and say what it is, right? Or are we also going to fall under the contract excuse, right? That you are on a non-disclosure agreement to where you can't reveal X, Y, and Z. And that is why your sister has been, leaking out different, events and things of that nature to defend you on your behalf, right? Like I just need to know what else is there that it could possibly be, right? We know on reality TV shows that producers try to influence certain things that they want, right? They're not going to directly tell you that that's what they want, but by their line of questioning, by their line of rephrasing certain things, that they want things to go a certain way, right? That happens. Sometimes there's people who quickly take the bait if it means that it gets them screen time, if it means that they get to stay on the show longer, and some people do not take the bait and stick to whatever they were going to originally talk about in their confessionals and whatever storyline that they were going to be presenting or representing themselves, and if it gets them kicked off the show early, then so be it, right? But outside of that, what is it that we're missing, right? What is it that we're missing? Because for me, like I said, I saw on the show what it was, right? I saw on the show for what it was, and I saw the real Timmy, right? It's just unfortunate that other people did not, right? It's unfortunate that people fell for, this grand old love story that I never thought it was, right? Like I said, I learned my lesson after J-Lub. I learned my lesson after J-Lub to not be invested in any of these couples, to not be on a black love crusade on these reality shows, because 9 times out of 10, they are casting black men who are either not into black women at all, or specifically only are not into dark-skinned black women, right? And a lot of you fall for the okie doke, right? And then they always have a triangle storyline, right? They try to pin 2 black women against each other so that you guys can be outraged on social media and take the side of the fan favorite, even if the fan favorite might be in the wrong, right? So all of that, again, just adds more fuel to the fire, and the guy comes off unscathed, you guys. The guy comes off unscathed, even though he made questionable comments throughout the whole show that basically would have let you know he's really not into Zeta like that. He's not into her like that. He doesn't even look her in the eye like that as a man who truly was interested, you guys. So unless Timmy Swerve has something to really refute what Zeta is saying and fill in the blanks to where there's some things that you can, disprove her credibility, I don't know what the point would be, right? I don't know what the point would be in response, unless you blatantly have receipts that what she is saying is not completely factual, and that whatever the arrangement was that the two of you had, that you guys were on the same page, right? Whether it was a relationship or not a relationship, or something open or something fake, to gain opportunities, to gain clout, to gain social media followers or whatever else. I think you've lost a few thousand followers since all of this has went down. But ultimately, if you're not going to say anything, because ultimately, you know, Caleb claimed that he was going to give his side, and technically never really gave his side, other than implying that there was an alleged brand deal that you were going to fake staying with Justine for. And then you went on a whole thing about receiving death threats, that Justine had to come out and defend you. And then the Cash and Cinco breakup, we really never heard anything from Cinco's side. He threw out, you know, a few jabs here and there on his Twitch lives that he does. But we never really got the full story in terms of, you know, what Cinco's side of things were. And I feel like we may not get the same from Timmy either, right? I feel like the Love Island bros are going to be in his DMs or text him or whatever and be like, dude, it's not worth it. These Love Island fans are crazy. They're not going to believe you anyways. And a few days are going to go by and we're not going to hear anything. Like I truly believe that's what's going to happen, right? That people are going to be anticipating some response from Timmy of some sort. They're either going to be waiting for an interview or an exclusive with a magazine such as Us Weekly or whoever, and it's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen, or he is going to tell us some watered down, you know, version, kind of similar to this live, where it's a whole lot of nothing, right? Like, unless you're going to refute point for point on what Zeta said that is not true, that exonerates you, that, you know, puts the full picture together, what is the point, right? What is the point? What was the point of this 3-minute live that really said nothing other than you weren't going to be combative, you weren't going to do the messy approach, and blah, 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 blah. But you said a whole lot of nothing other than you plan to respond in a few days, which I still don't understand why we have to wait a few days, right? So there is that. So let me know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think of Timmy Swerve's live claiming, you know, that there's some false narratives, there's fake news being spread, there's misinformation being spread out about him, that he's going to wait a couple of days before he tells his side and tells his truth. What do you guys think of Cinco liking the live? What do you guys think of some of the comments and some of the reaction? Please let me know in the comments what you guys think, right? Because I don't foresee this going away anytime soon, right? I feel like we are not going to get the entire truth, but I feel like this might go on for a little bit longer, until the powers that be want to get out of it, you know, whatever it is that it's going to be, right? Because it's January and it's another round of Love Island USA breakups, like clockwork, 3 years in a row. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.